Hey guys, this is Zach here coming at you with another review. This time we got the Stingray Stormer, set number 6198, and this thing contains 398 pieces and retailed for, get this, $76 back in 1998. This thing is part of the Stingray series of the Aquazone line, and as you can see, this is the largest set of them all. And well, without further ado, let's take a look into it. And here's the Stingray Stormer itself in all its glory. I just want to give you a quick 360 view of this whole thing. Right down to the tip of the tail. You can just kind of take a look at all what it is. Just want to do this before we get into the close-up. Well, without further ado, let's look right into it. We'll start with the close-up at the cockpit itself. I'll just turn this a little bit. You got this funny control-y thingy here. I'm not so sure what you would call that. Nonetheless, you got these two big transparent parts here with the prints on them. They kind of look like big evil eyes going on here. And we can just flip this up. And there's our control panels. Or the cockpit, should I say. You got the two panels off to the side here. You have a somewhat working compass there. I'd highly recommend not using that for a real compass. Got an arrow here for some reason. Got an arrow up here for some other reason. Off to the side, you can see some detailing here. Got that part there for some reason. Propeller here. And it kind of has like this nice design going on over here. It's kind of basic, but it's pretty nice for back in the day. And you have a big propeller and this long tube engine thing. That's an old part. Same thing going on the other side here. It's kind of symmetrical. Not so symmetrical here. That's because it needs to be held by magnets. So we can open up the whole thing and get more access to it all. We have a cabinet up here holding a crystal energy thing. We have control panels off to the side down there. We got some extra ammo, some extra guns there if you want to say. Same thing on the other side. And they're just simple little guns like so. Nothing super special. You can just close those up right away. We have extra storage back here for whatever you want. I don't have anything at the moment. Oh well. Got an arrow back here. This can open up to reveal more storage for crystals. We have the propellers off to the side here. And we also have them going out over here. Over here we have the storage for the flippers, you want to say. And right over here we have like an extra claw. Just so the minifigures can grab it and go out and collect some crystals of some type. They can do whatever they want. Whatever your imagination says. But according to the comics, this can be controlled from inside the ship. So it's like an arm here. And you can just go out and grab stuff. And that is a rubber hose right there that Lego is using. Oh, you got some nice gill detail going on at the propellers here. I just want to show you the nice details they have going on over here with these spiky things. They kind of use them for missiles, I believe, but nonetheless you have more flippers there. You have more of a menacing head going on over here, along with over here. And what's special about these two right in the front is that they can be pulled out. And you can put a minifigure there and they can go out and search, maybe attack, make sure they take an extra gun or a piece of ammo. Or a weapon of any type. Nonetheless, still got the menacing head there. And it's pretty much the exact same thing on the other side, except you do not get the extra gun. Moving on to the back, it's got these old parts back here and that can help it move around like so. We have some, not decals, but those are actually printed. For some reason why, they're like in two different shades. Oh well. We have some more gill detail going on over here, kind of like an engine. That's just the tip of the tail. Nice printed part. This thing contains no stickers actually, that's just a little fact. And I just want to kind of quickly show you what's going on the side, what kind of party's going on. Looks like they could be engines down there. You got all these big 2x2 round brick green parts going throughout the entire ship there. Just a quick view of the bottom of the thing. You got 4 large parts making the bottom of the cockpit. You got 3 large gray parts right over here. You got 2 more off to the side here. And you got these big black parts going across. That's all what there is to it. It's very simple and you got all these smooth round parts on there. There's some discoloring there. That's because it's been played with. Here's just a look at the ginormous box itself. Not in perfect condition, but nonetheless, still a pretty big box. Yes, those are all holes right there. You'd be able to see some parts in there. Here's some more artwork going on up here. Just showing you the details. And this thing is just pretty big. It is actually 16.5 inches wide, or 34 centimeters, 15 inches tall, or 38 centimeters, and a little under 4 inches thick, or 9 centimeters right there. And that it's kind of in rough condition, but I'll let you take a look at all the artwork that's going off to the side. We've got the 3 figures in there. Oh, I'll quickly show you this. There's the name of it in other languages. All the parts are made in Denmark. That's what it was back in the day. Give you a quick look behind. And we have some pictures for some alternate builds. There's another one. Here we are. Not too bad. The guy I bought it from did not open it originally correctly. You're supposed to open it from the side, but he opened it from the top. Oh well, I just want to show you the boxes that were in there, or the cardboard, should I say. You can get some separate little boxes for organization if you want. But nonetheless, here's the instruction manual itself. It's kind of torn up a little bit. There are only 30 pages of instructions. That's what it all looks like when you're done. You have some more detailing going on over there, just showing you what else you can do. And the alternate builds like in the back in the box. And as for this minifigure, this is the Commander Mantaray. I'll say that again, the Commander Mantaray. And there's a nice 360-degree turn of his. We'll remove the cool looking helmet. And this guy has like some gills, some fins off to the side. Really big, mean red and white eyes. A really cool big mouth. Kind of looks like a mustache, but oh well. Has some really cool printing there right on his torso, like with the tubes. I think these up here are kind of like claws maybe. I'm not so sure. No double printing on the head or the torso, but nonetheless, a really cool minifigure. And as for this minifigure, this one is called Navigator Stinger Ray. That's right, Navigator Stinger Ray. It's like a full 360 view of him. We can take off his cool looking helmet here. And you get like this really menacing look on his face. There is no double-sided face for it. But still, nonetheless, it looks kind of cool with the blue eyebrows. And this minifigure here is named Raven Ray. That's it, just Raven Ray. He's kind of like a foot soldier, I would say. And looks kind of cool all around. We'll take off his helmet as well. And he's got some really cool hair pattern. It looks really menacing, especially with that mouth and his eyes. All looking really cool. No double print on the head or the torso. But nonetheless, still a cool figure to look at. And I should point out, you do get 2 of these guys in the Stingray Stormer. And here's one of the animals that you get in the set. It's just the basic common shark. His jaw can open and all. It's got a hinge on there. It can separate. You got a pretty basic bulky tail in the back here. And I'll just take him off to show you what's under him. Kind of hollow. You got like a stud here. Not like a stud, more of a hole to put something in there if you want, along with right here. And you got these 2 slots here to put the brick in if you want. Not the easiest thing to do in the world. It is an old dark gray to it. It's really hard to get these days. Yeah, they're more common in just a new gray, and sometimes maybe white. And here's another animal that you get in the set. This one is the black octopus. Looks kind of cool and all with its 8 tentacles. The head of it is kind of hollow. I'll actually give you a better view of that here. There you go. I'll try to keep this as bright as possible. You got 8 tentacles, 4 with a full circle around it, and that is just because it can hold onto Lego parts like so. And the whole thing can be connected down to probably a plate of 6x8. There you go. Kind of cool. Well, actually, not kind of cool. Really cool. Really hard to get them in black these days, but they're more common in the dark red or burgundy color for some of you. But nonetheless, really cool to have. You got this 2 studs on top. You can have anything you want on there. It's got studs on the eyes. You can put something on there as well if you wish. And this animal here has got to be downright the hardest sea animal to get in Lego these days. The common Mantaray. They only came in black, to my knowledge. You got a tail going out there. The fins go up off to the sides. You got like the eyes right here. I don't know what you would call this backbone back here. But I'll just quickly show you the bottom of it as well. Get some light there. It's kind of hollow here. You can put your studs there. You can also put like a stick in there if you want, if you guys can all see that. Nothing special going on with the tail here. I'll see if I can actually try to put a minifigure in to hold it. Will that work? Yeah, look at that. It will work. So minifigure can hold on to it, maybe ride around in it. That's up to you. But there you are, the Common Black Mantaray. And taking a look at the first alternate build that you can make, I have to say it's not too bad. But nonetheless, I just really did the best I could in areas that I could not see it that well. But nonetheless, I'll show you what it all contains. You got those big mechanical arms right at the front. We have 2 pilots right here, just 2 guys for some reason. You have some designing going on, a computer right there. You have the storage unit right here for your crystals. Some more design. There's another storage unit for your crystals. Some weird antenna, I don't know, missile shooting thing. I'm not so sure what that's supposed to be. Nonetheless, there's just another look at it. And for some reason why, the compass is up here and this thing will not open. Not too sure why. And another thing I'm not terribly too sure of, but I think the whole thing can rotate. Well, mine does anyway. I'm not so sure if it's supposed to, but nonetheless I was able to do it. There's just the underside right there for you all. There's another few good looks at it. On to the next alternate build. And here's a view of the other alternate build you can make. For some reason why you have the compass on top, I don't know why. But I just did the best I could based on one image. What's really funny though is that the propellers here cannot fully spin. They get caught right in there, so that's a bit of a bummer. And this can open up. I don't know what's inside based on the image, but I just did the best I could in there. I don't know. Storage for their energy, a computer, another computer. Storage down here. I wasn't able to figure out what's all in that image, and as usual I could not tell what's on the bottom, so I just did the best I could down there. But I'll quickly just show you that image. There it is, and here, this is just the best that I could do. And here's the last alternate build that you can make. I'm not so sure what it's all supposed to do, but you have your propellers and housings in the back, and the thing I guess separates. Not the best thing in the world, but there you are. There's just some more details back there. Again, I just based this off of one image. I'll show you that image later. It does flip up, but it's kind of tricky, and I don't know what all goes inside of it. I just did a bunch of customization myself in there. But I really like how these tubes are going around. It's a really nice design. And here's that quick image. Right there, that's all I was able to get. And here's a final view of the set in all its glory, with everything partially open down there. And that just wraps up this review. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and share this with anyone that you know likes old Lego sets like these. And subscribe to get more notifications of new videos that I do. Thank you so much for watching.